why is Fantana being in denial? Then I am loving the Luis we are having this season. Nobody can really come for this boy. This boy came prepared. Then Annie. I am so tired of Annie. Like, whosoever is watching Young Famous and African and seems to be coming every year to support Annie or defend Annie on social media. You guys are doing a lot. So welcome back to this space, and today let's discuss Young, Famous and African Season 3, Episode 1 and 2. Let's discuss the cast from Season 2 who are not coming back or who are not here for a Season 2. And the first two persons are, or the two persons are, and Dilly and Kanye Bao. And for me, I actually do love these two persons, but the fact that they did not come back, we don't know why. Or I still kind of like it that at least the number is somehow not so much, or like the number of cast on the show is still like the same number, or probably it's increased just a little bit. Because I feel like every season we are having new addition and the old ones are now going, and I feel like it will just come to a point that they'll be giving the number of cast that should be on Big Brother reality TV shows. So let us discuss this season. And this season started with Zari's wedding. I'm like, okay, we are loving it. Oh, I find it so surprising that Zari is getting married, considering how Zari and Diamond seem to be this duo who claim not to be together. They've separated, but they still find a way to always, like, they are giving this duo that they claim not to be together, but they never still seem to be ready to move on. I don't know if you understand. Diamond still find a way to always find himself holding back to Zari, like just with the way the handling narrative from like the last two seasons. It seems as though like Diamond claims Zari, I'm not into Zari, she's just the mother of my child, but it seems as if he does not want her to just move on. Likewise, Zari. So Zari is like, yes, it's just the father of my children, but she still kind of seemed to be pained when Fantana started discussing with Diamond. She seemed like pain somehow. In as much as we know that Fantana was disrespectful at a point, but to an extent, Zari also come across as if she was jealous last season. So let's discuss Annie this season. Annie is a case, and I feel like Annie should be someone who is supposed to be wise enough not to have so much opinion about Zari's husband and Zari's marriage, because you're someone who has so much going on with your marriage and your life. And I feel like if she's sensible, she should know that she's not in the right position to have opinion on other people's marriage, because if she is having opinion on other people's marriage, they'll come for her. So I think she should have been very, very smart not to do that. But it is what it is. So next discuss Annie and Swanky. I am so bored. I'm so tired of their drama on this show. Every season, like last season, they just dragged this narrative and this story, and here again, they are here for it. Like, bruh, you two should just let it go. Then let's discuss Fantana. Fantana is a cast on this show that I am so sure she's in denial, because who goes on to Diamond and you're giving him option, like when she was asking about the girlfriend stuff, and she was like, oh, is she your girlfriend? And Fantana was like, no, I'm not into her, and all of that. Okay, it's interesting you're saying that. Like, she's still the one giving Diamond the option of, or is she an artist? Is she your artist? And all of that. Like, oh my God, who does that? Fantana is just a crazy one. And I feel like Fantana is someone who does not know what she wants, because at the point she was like, Louis is supposed to pursue her, Louis is supposed to come through. I was like, you told this guy you're not into his type. So how do you still expect him to still come for you? Like, seriously. And the back and forth between herself and Louis, I love it. Like, you guys should know that last season, Luis was kind of, I don't know if it's walkover. Luis was somehow bullied or somehow not treated so well. But I love the fact that, yes, Luis is back on this trend. Like, yeah, I'm standing on the ground. And I really love how it dragged Fantana. I loved everything. And as much as I'm someone that'll be like, okay, maybe men should not go as far as going, shouting and screaming and being all of that with the woman. But for this situation, it was a good one that really suits me. I love it. I love how Luis came for her, because I feel like Fantana was being the drama queen here. So unnecessary. Then what was again for like the first two episodes? I love the fact that they are coming for Annie, because Annie is supposed to know better. Then the new addition, especially the new cast that came to the show during Zari's wedding, I think she's someone, like, she did not do too much. She just came, like, she was just giving that aura and having that good presence. And I would love to see more of her on this show. Though we are yet to meet one of the Nigerian new cast on the show, which is in Edo. But as at when I finish watching or recording this video, I've seen just the first 2 episodes and I am loving it. Then let's discuss Zari, her husband and Diamond dynamic. For me, I think our husband should just focus on them and just take out this diamond narrative all around them. Then I love how her children are very vocal and very, very, yeah, I love that about them. So far, so good. This show is interesting, but I feel like that Swanky Jerry and Annie's drama is so unnecessary and not needed. Bye. Please subscribe to this channel.